Money doesn't save empires. Power doesn't protect them either. Some of the wealthiest societies in human history collapsed, not because they were poor, but because they misunderstood what wealth actually needs to survive. And this isn't just ancient history. The same mistakes are being repeated today. If you've ever wondered why rich nations fall, why powerful systems fail, or why money alone never guarantees security, this video is for you. Because once you understand why wealthy empires collapse, you'll never look at power, money, or leadership the same way again. Welcome to Beyond the Timeline, where history isn't just remembered, it's understood. Here we don't just tell stories, we extract lessons history never meant to teach us. If you value deep thinking, real insight, and lessons that still apply today, follow the channel. Now let's begin. Most people believe wealth is protection. They think if a nation is rich enough, if an empire controls enough resources, collapse becomes impossible. History proves the opposite. Wealth is not stability. Wealth is pressure. The richer a system becomes, the more disciplined it must be to survive. African history gives us some of the clearest examples of this truth. At its peak, the Mali Empire was one of the wealthiest empires the world had ever seen. Gold flowed through its cities. Trade routes connected Africa to Europe and the Middle East. Learning flourished. From the outside, Mali looked unstoppable, but wealth hid a weakness. Power depended more on individual rulers than on strong institutions. When leadership was strong, Mali thrived. When leadership weakened, instability spread quickly. Gold could not compensate for fragile systems. Money doesn't manage itself. Empires need systems more than riches. That is the first lesson history teaches us. After Mali declined, the Songhai Empire rose to power. It became one of the largest and most powerful empires in African history. Strong military, efficient administration, control over key trade routes. Songhai fixed many of Mali's mistakes, but it made a different one. Power expanded faster than stability. As the empire grew, unity weakened, corruption increased. Leadership became disconnected from the people. When external pressure arrived, Songhai collapsed faster than anyone expected. Not because it lacked soldiers, but because it lacked internal cohesion. Wealthy empires do not collapse suddenly, they decay slowly. Here are the real reasons history keeps repeating. Weak institutions, corruption hidden by success, overexpansion without control, and the loss of legitimacy. When people stop believing in leadership, no amount of money can restore trust. If this kind of thinking interests you, not surface history, but lessons you can actually use, follow Beyond the Timeline. Now look at the modern world. We see rich nations drowning in debt, powerful institutions losing public trust, corporations collapsing despite massive profits. History doesn't repeat itself exactly, but it rhymes. The patterns are the same: wealth without discipline, power without accountability, growth without stability. Here are 3 lessons history leaves us. First, money amplifies weakness as much as strength. Second, strong systems matter more than strong individuals. Third, legitimacy is more powerful than force. These rules apply to empires, businesses, and personal leadership. So here's a question worth thinking about. Do you think modern societies are repeating the same mistakes wealthy empires made in the past? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me where you're watching from. History tried to warn us. Empires rose, empires fell, and the lessons were left behind. At Beyond the Timeline, we don't just study the past. We learn from it. If you want more insights about money, power, leadership, and history they didn't teach you in school, follow the channel. Because the past isn't gone, it's still shaping the world we live in.